Welcome to week 1 of your spring detox. Welcome back. In this video, I will be going over how to successfully complete week 1 of your spring detox. I'll be reviewing the 3 different detox diet styles that I discussed in the preparation video. We have the simple detox style, which is labeled as the simple cleanse. We have the anti-inflammatory style and the liver bowel specific cleanse, which is the shortest of the 3 at only 12 days long. I'm going to be going over step by step of what to do during each of these days with each of the 3 types in this video, along with lots of meal ideas. And lastly, we'll be reviewing all of the non-dietary things that you should be doing to promote detoxification in your body. The food schedule for days 1 through 7 is as follows for each of the 3 detoxification styles. Each of these slides contains food and recipe ideas. You do not need to follow this to the T. The most important one here to really make sure that you are sticking to all of the restrictions and eliminating foods in the order that I'm presenting them is the liver bowel cleanse. I am on day 6 of week 1, and for the most part, the week has been okay. I've definitely had some intense cravings, mainly for sugared and rich fat foods. So day 1, I did liquids only, and I was really good about it. At dinner time, I did have a green juice with some soup, and the green juice didn't quite agree with me, so I was very happy to do my castor oil pack at night. And then in the morning on day 2, after my glass of water and warm lemon water, I did have some activated charcoal to act as a binder since my stomach still felt a little bit off. Day 2 was a liquid day as well, since I am doing a blend of the anti-inflammatory and simple cleanse type. So I wanted to start the cleanse off with 2 days of a liquid diet. It was really good for the first part of the second day, and by the evening time, I just wanted solid food. Here are some juice and smoothie recipes to help you out on your liquid days. On day 3, I went hiking and I made my smoothie in the morning, which is a blend of leafy greens, usually kale or spinach, with protein powder, about 20 grams of protein powder as collagen protein, and then some low sugar fruits, different berries, a little bit of either acai that has been basically liquefied or coconut milk, and then have some chia seeds and hemp hearts in there for omega-3s and 6s. So that was great. But on the trail and immediately after the trail, it was raining, so I did not eat on the trail because that's not super fun. But immediately after the trail, I had brought a few pre-packaged foods because I knew it was going to be hard to eat something that wasn't prepackaged after a long hike and a long drive home. So I did the best I could in the store. The brand Epic sells some really clean jerky. They're not the most tasty, but they're clean and they don't have sugar. So I had a bison beef bar, essentially. It sounds kind of gross, right? And then I also had got some plantain chips, which are really simple ingredients: plantains, coconut oil, and salt. A little bit later in the day, I was still pretty hungry. There wasn't a lot of protein in the bison bar, so I made some tuna and put it on cucumber, and then I still had a full dinner with lots of protein. Day 3, despite having the 2 packaged foods, I felt really well for me. I also had about 3.5 cups of leafy greens, between 3.5 and 4 cups of leafy greens a day, which is really what we all should be eating on a daily basis, but most of us are not. Day 4 went well. Solid foods again. I was only doing liquid for the first 2 days. Day 5, yesterday, I started to feel really defeated. But I went to the grocery store and they had lots of different berries on sale, and they had a few packages of raspberries that looked super ripe. So I got that and they really hit the spot. Today I struggled with breakfast. I knew I needed to get into the office, not unlike every other day. I just hadn't planned out a breakfast as well, and I was a bit sick of the smoothies. So last night I had planned on making Brussels sprouts and half of a purple potato for myself for breakfast, and I woke up thinking, there's no protein in any of that. That was not a great choice. Plus I gotta wait for it all to cook in the oven. So I did not end up doing that. I had a glass of water with glucosamine powder for fiber, and that really helped to fill me up. And when I got in the car to drive to work, I just chewed some xylitol gum to help with the craving until I got to work. And shortly after, had my lunch. Nice big salad, lots of avocado, get that healthy fat that's really filling, and some venison jerky. Also had some watermelon, and then I have a juice that's a combination of vegetables and fruits for my drive home. Quick side note about sugar alcohols, xylitol and stevia. These are zero sugar alternatives, and they will not spike your blood glucose levels. Xylitol is also good for your teeth. It helps to kill bacteria in the mouth. All right, it is the evening of day 7 for me, and I am super excited to be moving on to week 2 tomorrow for day 8. Tonight I am having a beet and walnut salad as a little appetizer. Oh yeah. How to make a castor oil pack. In this little clip, I'm going to be showing you the little makeshift way that I do castor oil packs. I do not typically do them the official way. The official way is just extra materials, but I'm going to teach you the official way. So in the old school castor oil pack method, we are applying castor oil to a piece of flannel. So you're going to get some flannel material. You're going to cut about a 4x4 inch square, and you want multiple layers of that, so 3 to 4 layers of that flannel. We're gonna cut a piece of saran wrap as well. You want that to be larger than your flannel, so you'll put the saran wrap down on the counter, then you'll put your 3 or 4 layers of flannel, and then you're gonna saturate that with castor oil. But you don't want the flannel to actually be like dripping, so if you hold it up, you don't want castor oil to be running off of it. You're gonna place that over your liver. To hold it in place, oftentimes people will wrap a piece of saran wrap all the way around their body to actually hold that castor oil pack in place over the liver. You don't need to do this extra step. There are also castor oil packs that are made specifically for this purpose, so they stay in place, and you can find these online to purchase if you so choose. You are going to place a heating pack over that castor oil flannel with the saran wrap over your liver. You're going to leave it in place for a minimum of 20 minutes, upwards of 2 hours. So if you watch the prep video, I really just said 20 to 40 minutes, ideally closer to 40 minutes. You can leave this in place upwards of 2 hours, but it's not recommended to leave it there for longer than 2 hours. You do not want to fall asleep with your heating pad on, with your castor oil on. You don't actually want it going all night. After you're done with your castor oil pack, you can leave the castor oil on your skin, or you can wash it off, jump in the shower, or do a mixture of baking soda and water. It's about 2 teaspoons of baking soda to 1 gallon of water, and that will help get the castor oil off of your skin. I'm going to show you how to locate your liver. So, representing, you're going to find your rib cage. So where your rib cage is, Your liver is on the right side here underneath your rib cage. So you're going to place that castor oil pack so that you go from midline over to the side, and so that the base of that castor oil pack is basically at the base of your ribs over here on the side. So it should be covering this area. So my very quick and easy way to do this is to just take some castor oil and to just rub it over the area of the liver. And then to replace clothing, which, mind you, you may stain, and just apply your heating pack over this. And boom. And then I would just apply a heating pack. Doing it my way is not as powerful as the true castor oil pack method because you're not locking in the heat as much, so you're not getting as intense of a detoxification effect for the liver. So when I do it, I do go for the maximum time of 2 hours when I do this, and I am doing it more frequently than I outlined in the preparation video. Remember to do your breath work every day, a minimum of 5 minutes twice daily. Do gentle movement and gentle exercises on the days when you are following a liquid diet or being more restrictive. And getting puppy cuddles is always encouraged for every day of this detox and every day of your life. This is Lexi. She is our silly dingo dog. Do dry skin brushing every day with sweeping motions towards the heart. And end your showers on cold water. And a reminder to only use clean skin products during this time, avoiding antiperspirant, avoiding fragrances and perfumes, and try to keep your skin as open as possible. If you can go without wearing makeup so your skin can breathe, I encourage you to do so. All right, so good luck to you on your week 1 spring detox adventure, and I will see you next week for week 2.